G'day and welcome to Wine Week. I'm Danny.
And I'm Brad.
We missed one.
We did. We had a week off, unfortunately.
We had a week off because you went missing on a Friday and I was missing on a Thursday. All these things happened. Why did you go missing?
But I brought something back with me. I went up to Beechworth. Now, so I made the long weekend 2 weekends ago, an extra long weekend, and had a great weekend. And look, one of the wineries I dropped into was Savaterre. Now, for those in the know, they'll know that Savaterre doesn't have a cellar door. It's one of those little places that you have to ring up the owner, a guy called Keppel Smith, who's also the winemaker, and say, look, I'm in the area, can I drop in? And look, if you are up in Beechworth and you do like your wines, then this one is well worth a look, because Keppel is doing some fantastic work on his lovely little site that he's got up there in Beechworth. It's very picturesque. He's building a new Fandangle winery up there. And I was lucky enough to try his both Chardonnay and Pinot while we were up there. And I bought a bottle of the Chardonnay back because I thought it's one that I had to share with everyone. Because look, people who know their wines and know Beechworth will know that Gioconda is making a name for itself all around the world for great Chardonnay. Well, Savaterre is directly across the road from Gioconda. In fact, you drive out of one driveway and up into another one, and then you get to Savaterre. This is a fantastic Chardonnay. Look, again, it's not one of your entry-level cheap Chardonnays. It's around the $60 mark, but you are getting really premium, world-class Chardonnay here from Savaterre, and Keppel's doing some terrific work up there. So if you do see it around, it's not in too many places. You might see it on a restaurant wine list, but get on his mailing list because Savaterre is one to really watch.
Yes, I'm glad that you actually got to see him. Every time I've tried to drop in, it's always been he's interstate or overseas or whatever, so he's not avoiding Wine Week after all.
No, he does like to travel. He spends a bit of time in the States as well. So.
Half his luck. Speaking of travelling, from Beechworth over to the Coonawarra region, and everybody knows I love my Coonawarra cabs. This is the brand's Blockers. Now, this is an 08, as kind of most of the Coonawarra cabs coming out at the moment are. 08, probably for most people in the Coonawarra, a better year than the 07s. We talked about frost for 07. 08 means that you had more choice of fruit. Brands have done very nicely with this one. A long-term brand, obviously, out of the Coonawarra. And the Blockers, sub $20 odd, and like a good Coonawarra cab, able to give you some time in the cellar, but approachable right now. Some good tannin structure, some beautiful blackberry, mulberry sorts of fruits right there, right now. A really nice option for Friday night or Friday night 5 years from now.
Yes, lovely work in a Coonawarra. We like our 2008 vintage. Now looking at a more recent vintage, and one that is actually a drink now style. This is the guys from Some Young Punks. Now, first thing here, we love these labels. These are great. Now this one here is the Squid's Fist. This is a blend of Sangiovese and Shiraz. Quite a bit more of the Sangiovese, about 70% from memory. And it really is made in the drink now style. It's actually a really interesting blend because most Sangioveses are made in a bit more of a savoury style, so probably a bit more of your food style wine. This wine actually manages to sort of straddle the fine line between that kind of really savoury notes in the Sangiovese, matched up with a bit of Shiraz, which makes it a little bit sweeter and balances it out. So you can either match it up with your food, or you could even have a glass of this on its own and it's drinking quite well. It is a 2010, so it is quite young. Probably will improve a little bit over the next year or two, but it's not one of your long-term cellaring ones. This is made in more of that drink now style. And so for those who like their Sangioveses, might like to try this blend because the guys at Some Young Punks are really punking it up with some of the interesting work that they're doing over there.
Yeah, we did the Monsters Attack, I think it was a Riesling,
yeah.
A while back.
Colin McBride won the Young Gun.
Yeah, as we say, great labels and really nice what's inside as well, not just good packaging. Anyhow, that's it for this week on Wine Week. Sorry we didn't see you last week, but we'll see you again with another episode very soon.
See you next week.